Sometimes you have to realize, like, yo, this is it. It's happening now. And this moment decides the longevity of this whole thing. Some mornings you gotta wake up and be like, yo, this is my thing, not anyone else's. No one can talk to me.
Hey.
Not bad, Hayden. Your first $1 million month on Shopify for a brand that you owned 100% of. Nice. So it is currently the 26th of July and finally just cracked this number. You know, we're also over on TikTok and Amazon and stuff, but just on the Shopify store. Been working a while for this. 6 months ago, I said, I won't eat any processed food, no sugar, not even gum or anything like that, no mints, because I always had a sweet tooth. But I said, I won't do any of that until we crack $1 million in a month. And then we did that like throughout this month when you add other platforms, but I was like, I want to wait till like I see it on one dashboard on one platform. And so we hit it. Pretty cool. For some reason, the number looks smaller than like 900K. Really, when it goes back to a 1, it just looks short. It just looks, I don't know. Didn't feel much. Just a little thumbs up and back to it. But it's cool. What it means for the brand, though, long term, and I have one strategic employee, guy who's been with me for a long time, who's going to be vested in equity. Like, I really want to make sure I make him rich and just build a great team and a great product line that serves the customers. Like, that is by far the first and foremost priority. So the numbers to me is just like a cool thumbs up along the way, but like it's more of what it means for the organization and what we can do. More money, more things flowing. We can pay more for influencers. We can do more stuff. We can test more things, launch more products, and that's way more exciting. So back to it on a Saturday. Is it Saturday? Yes, it is Saturday. Let's go.
NSF Sport certified, you know, I say I just do it. That's the extra level. And they come out and they audit your processes. They test the processes, Hayden. They'll test our cure room processes. We'll take every batch that we make because we're doing large batches. Yesterday we did 500,000.
This is one of those hard conversations that's never fun but needs to be had. No product is perfect. We've continuously tried to R&D new versions of our product and try new stuff and trying to listen to customer complaints, customer feedback. What's good, what's bad, and how can we continue to improve it? So that's what we're working on here, trying to change our cook process, the temperature, the humidity in the cure room, all these little details that can change the outcome of the product based on customer feedback. So we're doing the best we can. We're also chatting about a couple different certifications we can get and just different ideas that can also be a marketing tool for later.
Thank you, Hayden.
Yeah, no worries, guys. Holy shit. I like feel bad. You know, we got customers and stuff getting stuff that's not exactly correct. And that's never fun, but you look at it as, all right, what can you do as a business owner to improve and solve the situation? So clear communication and fast action is what I know. So I'm going to do my best here, and that's all we can do. And just to clarify on this, 741 orders with a complaint is not going to break the business, but it's not fun. That ratio is high, and obviously we want people to have a good experience. We don't argue with customers at all. If they have an issue, we will either refund them or send a replacement. So that's tens of thousands of dollars out of pocket every month right now, which I'm not as concerned about the money as I am with the customer experience. We want people to have a good experience. So we're just working on that, and in the meantime, taking care of people as best we can.
What would be the number for you to sell? Just curious.
Today?
Yeah, like as of like if you got a check tomorrow.
It wouldn't even be a conversation if it was under. It just wouldn't.
All right. The reason why I'm asking is, you know, the guys in Florida that are shelling us out to athletes and stuff.
Yeah.
They gave Monster $2.8 billion, and Monster's tanking, bro. Everyone's pulling it off their shelf in retail and stuff. And he said the gummy and nutrition space is what they're trying to get into now because they know that's the most bang for their buck. He goes, well, what if they gave the number you're asking for because they're buying up everything right now?
I'd be sad if I sold it. You know, it's like what could it have been? And maybe they do it into something cool, but like they probably do it differently. So it's like you just wouldn't know. And I'm the type of person where that would really piss me off. All right. Let's call back the newest hire. Equity earning hire. Hey guys, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well, thanks. Had a quick call this morning with 2 brokers and a private banker behind that company that reached out to us wanting to talk about an acquisition. It's just a light informational call, taking temperatures, getting familiar with each other, and having a nice chat.
Scaled their volume in the last year so hard, they had to get rid of all their other clients. We pretty much own the facility at this point.
So as we continue to scale the brand, influencers has been a big piece of that. Facebook ads has been a big piece. Google ads. There's a lot of arms of the business that are very independent from each other.
They have real EBITDA as 350 million of EBITDA, $1.4 billion, $1.6 billion in sales. But when I picked them up, we were tiny, and they were doing like $70 million and
It's always fun having conversations that kind of reset your perspective a little bit when they're saying, oh yeah, they were tiny when we bought them. They were only doing 70 million a year. Now they do 1.5 billion top line. Like that makes you think a little bit differently about things, which is always cool. I appreciate that. But it's a very good call. They actually offered a lot of value. We're just kind of talking shop for a little bit. But I just got the text. He's going to post the video up today. So let's see how it does. And spoiler alert, we did not break even on that one. Not even close. But it happens, and we get to use this content on social media and in ads, so fuck it. It was a really good lesson for us on, as we scale to these much larger people, we do need to make sure they're still inside of our core audience because our product's pretty niche. Now it's time for a quick workout. I've had a torn ligament or something in my right pec that's restricted my movement for weeks now. It's been super problematic, but we'll get a little lift in, hit legs, and head back to the house, get back to work, you know. This is how much I care about building this company. I've never had coffee, energy drinks, Addy, any kind of stimulant at all for focus. I don't sit there and smoke hookah. I don't smoke cigars, no vape. Literally never anything ever. We're going to try the lowest dose, caffeine-free. I sourced this one specifically. I've had it sitting on my counter for 4 months and haven't used it. You're going to find me in a fucking drug recovery institution after this one. Or on a yacht. Let's get some work done. Had a really good 1 hour work session with that in for the first time. I've been using it for a couple weeks now. I only put them in like 2-3 days out of the week, just once, and sit down for 2 to 3 hours and get a really good work block in. So I'm not really sure if it's benefit from that or if it's just my association where I associate the pouch with a very deep work block, but it's been helpful. I haven't seen any negative side effects. I barely use it, and it's such a low dose, like all natural nootropic version anyways. So yeah, we're trying it. Alrighty, FedEx overnight package just came in with product version number 4, I don't even know. This is the main product we sell, just continuing to do R&D and find ways to improve it, make it test better, more consistently. We do a lot of third-party testing. So, where is this opening? Here we go. So now we're gonna try this. See what it's looking like. Look at that. Pink packing peanuts. Good touch, Mark, thank you. Oh shit, this one's open. I've been kind of back and forth on if I want to share this brand publicly. Being somebody who teaches e-commerce and has a large channel and audience in that space, anytime I've ever shared something publicly, the next day, there's immediately 50 copycats. And they don't just take the idea. They rip my content, they steal our photos, they steal our website, our copy, every inch of it, and try to rip us off. It just kind of comes with the territory. So that's why I haven't shared this. Typically, you know, the negatives don't really outweigh the positives. But everybody I've ever worked with like knows what it is. All my friends, I'm like privately public about it. So who knows? Let me know your thoughts there. But basically just inspecting, I think this is version 5 of our product, our main seller. Just continuing to R&D it and tweak it. We do that regularly to try to find ways to make it better. Time for dinner. Today is pollo and sweet potatoes.
50-50 chance you're going to get it right. What do you think?
I think the universe is going to give you a go. I think God has chosen that for you as the path, but I will accept either.
What would you want first?
A son.
A son. Dude, I got a girl.
Let's go. I knew it.
Baby girl.
Dude, it's going to be great. I'm telling you, that's going to change your world. Like,
Yeah,
I think it changes your perspective in a different way.
Par 3 here. Let's see if I can sing through. Dude, I'm excited.
Are you on the green?
I'm on the green.
Why is there 2 divots? Who the hell is chipping on the green?
It ain't no professional course like you get to play on. We get to play with the freaking crazies. We gonna lock in these flights?
I'm down to rip Japan. I am. So this is one of my lifelong friends. We grew up together snowboarding and stuff.
What do you think of the park today?
He went full pro before retiring from that to focus on building his business full time. But now we just travel recreationally. We've done like the Swiss Alps and Austria and just fun trips every year. So we're putting something together for a Japan trip. It should be a good time.
I might be a groomsman here today, but it's Benson who's doing the grooming.
This is like Eddie Murphy 1985 Beverly Hills Cops type vibe. Like, that's what this is. Proper music. Hey, what's up, Nick? How's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
Dude, it's so funny. I had a friend who's launching another supplement brand as well, and he's like 1,200 names in. Everything good and short is pretty much taken.
Yeah, all those are.
Well, sweet man, I wanted to chat about the manufacturing side of things and make sure that we can at least help you as much as possible. Walk me through what you were looking at there. I know you were talking about a $10 cost that you're being quoted.
Yeah, so I actually changed my formula from, because I had ashwagandha in it with the trademark, and that was bringing the price up a lot.
So this is a consulting call with Nick, one of the guys inside of my consulting company where we work with e-commerce brands, mostly supplement brands, some beauty brands, but mostly in that space these days where people are doing like custom manufacturing. And we help a lot with Amazon, TikTok Shop, Facebook ads, influencers, really like the marketing side of things. But we do help a lot of people with formulation, manufacturing, introductions, trademark attorneys, graphic designers, literally any contact that people will need in the e-commerce space, they can just use ours. But like this group watched me build my newest brand live from $0 to 1.4 million a month. They watched all of it, the ads, the store, the products, what went well, what didn't. They got weekly updates. So it's been pretty cool. It's a small group. It doesn't take a ton of my time. It's like 4, maybe 5 hours a week. So it's been super manageable so I can stay focused on the operations of the actual e-commerce companies. But yeah, if you're looking for help in the e-commerce space, we're pretty darn good at what we do. You can probably find a link to some sort of call application below where you can answer a few questions and chat with someone on our team for free to see if we can help. All right, 10 a.m., time for a call with a potential logistics partner on the software side. So let's... send me a link. How do I join this? Basically need a robust software system that gives us visibility into all of our current inventory for SKUs, both what is done and sitting in bins on the shelf ready to go, as well as stuff that's in production. Some of our products might take a week after it started being made to be done and ready to go. So we need to be able to do manual entries and track that every single day, and then have that plugged into the API in every single platform, and then all the logistics partners that we work with, and basically just have a dashboard visibility into that, as well as you can automatically have forecasting for what inventory you'll need and pre-ordering different raw ingredients for supplements and plugging all that in with the suppliers so automatically order stuff. There's kind of a lot of pieces to the puzzle, but the simple thing that I need to do my job better is just clear visibility to how much inventory we have. The other stuff is for other people. Now, I've got a 2-hour work block, then eat some food and head to the airport because we're going to Miami. It's actually been years since I've been to Miami. I purposely avoid that city. But going up there actually for some medical treatment stuff, as well as to see like 3 different sets of friends that are there. So been meaning to get up there for the last couple of years, haven't. But I typically try to stay out of Miami. And then going to fly from there back to my home in Arizona. Haven't been there for 5-6 months. Also have not seen our new facility up there, 40,000 square feet of manufacturing and logistics space. So going up there to check that out. We got to do a couple of things there. So it kind of works out well. All right, and we are here at Tanner's place. New spot, nice view. You want to go? Want to go hang out outside? Is that what you're saying? Quick stop in Santurce with Tanner. Luxury. I wake up, pray every morning. All right, made it up to Miami. Time to get some sleep. This city does have a special energy. I've got a lot of history here, but it's been a while. Oh, look at this meal. We've got Chef Joel in the house. Look at all this fresh food. He's gonna try avocado for the first time. I am gonna try avocado for the first time. I hear it's good. Look at that. What a day. This is what we got in Miami. You've obviously got yacht, but then you got cars. Manthe Racing, GT3RS, you don't see a lot of those. Bunch of typical stuff. Revuelto. I'm kind of a big car guy. I don't even know what this is. I'm gonna go check that out. You got 765 behind it. You got quite a lineup here. What a vibe. Just at the sushi spot for lunch. Hit a quick MRI this morning to try and figure out what's going on with my right pectoral muscle. Had him scan my shoulder as well in case the issue's bleeding over from there. Hey, Derek, how's it going?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing good, thanks. Next up, had a quick call with Derek. He's the managing partner of the subscription platform we work with for the supplement brands. We were negotiating rates for a new contract we're signing with them, as well as discussing some migration-related things that our developers are working on with them behind the scenes. Honestly, I'm not super involved in all that stuff. Today's going to be a fun one. I think we're doing something that nobody in Miami's ever done before. We're going on jet skis. It's going to be a good time. Headed out to dinner with a bunch of friends because that's pretty much all there is to do in Miami. Got a bunch of different buddies we're meeting up with. Look at this crazy camera that I got here in my hand. This thing's wild. But meeting up with my buddy Tom Cruise, real estate guy, a bunch of Section 8 properties. Dude's got the gnarliest house, yacht, and car collection. So that's always cool. Everybody in Miami is always doing something ridiculous. I typically avoid this city. Haven't been here in years, and that's by choice. But it's a cool place for sure. You just can easily get sucked into it. Actually, the first time I ever came to Miami, I was here at Icon Brickell, a building you never ever want to stay at. But we're somewhere up over on this side in the middle. We were 7 people in a 1-bedroom. I'm not joking. Like one buddy chipped in $10 to stay on the floor. I chipped in like $20 and got one of the couches. Like it was like that. I think I was 16, and we were making it happen. But anyways, Miami's always a good time. I'll bring you guys along for dinner. We'll have some fun with a bunch of friends that are always doing cool shit. So there's that, and then yeah, here for 2 more days and then catch on a flight. And I actually just finished up a little end of the month review for some financials that we're doing here inside one of the e-commerce brands. But look at the growth on this puppy. Last 90 days on Shopify. Insane, which is a 277% increase, as you can see right there, from the previous 90 days. So growing this brand for sure, just slowly working on the back end metrics. There's definitely a lot to do, but this will be a super fun brand. We also got into our first retail location, and we've had 2 buyers reach out wanting to talk about an acquisition. Always open to phone calls, but there's a lot more to do in this one. It's still too early. So we'll have a little bit of fun there. I'm going to lock into a very short work session, then we're heading out and doing all that fun stuff and take you guys along for dinner. The concierge service in this building is nuts. Just got a bunch of stuff dropped off from Sprouts. They bring it right to your door. Got a lot of meat, steaks, butter, turkey bacon, a lot of fruits. Always got to stay stocked up with that. But yeah, here's what we got. And the amenities in this building are insane. This is the Aston Martin residences, the new towers that were just built here. And you know, Miami, like how competitive it is with the development and stuff. Like they're always trying to push the envelope with like amenities and what they offer and stuff. But this place is crazy. Like you must have 100 staff members here. It's nuts. And the gym is on like the 60th floor. It's 2 stories. It's glass, 270-degree view. It's gorgeous. And it was empty the other day. It was a great lift sesh. Not a bad spot. They do have an apartment for rent, obviously a little smaller. I think it's a 1-bedroom for like $8,000 a month. My buddy's like, yo, you should get it. We could be neighbors, like, you know, a couple floors over. He's like, you can have a place here and in Puerto Rico. I'm like, but I already have another vacation house. Like, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time in Miami. Maybe, let me know. But it'd be wild. Pay $8,000 for a 1-bedroom in Miami. This place is expensive though, but it is cheaper than where I currently live. That's for sure. Funny thing is, a lot of people come to Miami for the Florida taxes to save money. You're still paying 37% federal. Yeah, you might eliminate state, but like if you want the real move, you go to Puerto Rico. It just is what it is. Hey! Sounds good. All right, buddy's eating in the gym. That's kind of crazy.
It's the only building in Miami that you can get green apples organic washed anywhere you want in the hallways.
That's his standard. Doing one of my first upper body days in like 5 weeks. I'm still waiting on the MRI results to come in, but we did a light pull day, mainly just a pyramid set of bicep curls with a light bar. You know, 1 all the way to 10 and then back down to 1. It's brutal, but felt good.
I always beat the Arab guy by 2. That's just good fucking hygiene.
Always try to run up. Fucking hate it.
We are ready to go. ¿Cuánto tiempo llevas aquí?
12.
Ah, 12.
12 years.
You like it?
Like it, yeah.
You like good?
Oh.
Chilled dinner with a couple of guys. It was a good time. As always, another late night in Miami. I woke up the next day and went over to Tom's spot to do some wake surfing in the morning. Any day on the water is a good day, but it's always fun teaching new people how to wake surf. We had Zara trying it. We eventually got him up, but yeah, it was a good session. We were out there for like 2 hours, cut short because there was a big storm rolling in. It was kind of a vibe to watch come in. Tom was killing it too. Tried 360s and he got a few. It was a good time.
No! That was sick.